This is WVTM 13. Breaking news is happening right now.
With that breaking news, the city of Birmingham filed a lawsuit to declare a downtown gas station a public nuisance.
Tonight, the city is claiming the Shell gas station and nearby properties on 3rd Avenue is a launching pad for criminal activity, claiming that in the last year alone, police have responded to cases related to theft, kidnapping, assault, and dangerous exhibition driving, and more. In January, police say a woman was beaten inside the gas station, kidnapped, and then killed. In the last month alone, police have gotten more than 50 calls from the gas station and nearby areas. But what happened over the weekend was the final straw for the city.
When people are just shooting all over the place, you don't know who shot who. The people who fired the guns probably don't know they actually shot anybody.
That random shooting left an innocent bystander dead and sent several others to the hospital.
And tonight, there are still more questions about the public's safety in that area.
WVTM 13's Jarvis Robertson live and local at the Birmingham Police Department with the latest on this investigation. Jarvis.
Yeah, that's right, Sherry and Guy. Now, the city of Birmingham, they dropped the news of this lawsuit on us at 9:11 tonight. That's just 50 minutes ago. One thing for sure, they are not holding back against the Shell gas station on 3rd Avenue, saying that neighboring residents are in severe risk of suffering immediate and irreparable harm. You said in the last 50 months, 50 calls, but in the last 2 years, hundreds of calls have gone out to the Birmingham Police Department for that Shell gas station and neighboring properties. Now, many people like to hang out there, but the city of Birmingham and the police department sees it as a public safety issue.
A common problem happening yet again in a familiar place, the Shell gas station on 3rd Avenue West. A shootout left one person dead and 6 others injured early Sunday morning. Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman stood before cameras to address the issue. He says there is a trend of people just randomly shooting that leads to other people retaliating with gunfire.
We've seen this there before, unfortunately, is that we have people just literally just firing indiscriminately. There's just firing gun, just I got some shots off kind of thing.
This Shell gas station is a popular hangout spot on the weekends, along with exhibition driving. And it's not a new trend. The chief says businesses in that area need to step up and have more control over what happens on their property.
Almost as far as I can remember back, that location has been problematic. So they've got to have some stake in the game and do their part as well.
Thurman says BPD has a business compliance unit that investigates issues like these. However, he would only say their report is released to the Public Safety Committee.
Now, again, in total, 7 people were shot early Sunday morning at that Shell gas station there on 3rd Avenue West. 1 person has died. 6 other people were injured. One of those injured, life-threatening injuries. As of right now, we have not been told about a suspect or suspects in this case, but Birmingham police did say that 2 people of interest were taken in for questioning. Anyone with information regarding this case, you are asked to call the BPD or the Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in downtown Birmingham tonight, I'm Jarvis Robertson, WVTM 13.